When all but one child from the same class mysteriously vanish on the same night at exactly the same time, a community is left questioning who or what is behind their disappearance. Da, 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 da. That is the log line from Weapons in theaters. Brian Hoff saw it. This film was made by writer-director Zach Cregger, starring Julia Garner and Josh Brolin. Right, guy. What'd you think?
Yeah, so I went to go see it in theaters, and I will preface this being that I am a scaredy cat, not just because pun intended with the cat in my arms currently, but I don't necessarily handle scary movies all that well. But this movie had a buzz that I haven't seen since I think Sinners. People were just raving about it, and we're a little late to the scene right here, but I think that there's a reason why, and there's something about horror movies that are tapping into, I think, something that when the movie industry is at its best is when movies are fun and well done, and but having fun. And I think people are, it's a little different. You're in a different idea of having fun, getting like, the crap kind of scared out of you. So it's not really, I think it's a little polarizing, and why it maybe doesn't do as much numbers as it could, because it's obviously not kid friendly. But the first half 3/4 of the movie were phenomenal starting out, and you're kind of like, what's going on? And then for me, it got a little funny at the end. It kind of lost it at the end. A few things, I don't know. It just kind of went off the rails for me. Also, kind of excessive with the gore, which some people love, and I think that's part of that fun. So I get it. It's like going on a roller coaster ride because you kind of like the drops and your stomach to drop. It's I think the same thing why people eat spicy food. These things, it's like trauma, but you kind of get off on that trauma. So maybe we're messed up, and I think that's maybe indicative of the times. But I think horror movies are really the only thing that are providing people with a fun theater experience. Seeing it at a group and loudspeakers. But I think that this is a great movie. I bet you it has like a lower, despite the actors being still pretty big named in the movie. I think they probably kept the budget a little lower. It's really cool to see the director talk about the prep and everything that they went into. So there's a lot of pre-production details if you're interested in seeing that. But I think it's worth a watch for sure. I think maybe it was a little overhyped, or I wish it kind of ended a little bit better, but that's that's what I think. I know a lot of people were absolutely obsessed with it, so I don't want them coming after me. Again, I'm a scaredy cat.
Okay, Brian, the budget was 38 million. Okay.
How much did it make? Over 100 something. That's not crazy. It's not a couple hundred million, which they've been doing. It's much more realistic.
Right. Yes, correct.
Which is crazy. That's.
I know. In the 90s, you could make a movie like this for probably 10, 8, 12 million dollars. But
yeah, you do a lot of things for a lot less.
Yeah.
Like buy a home.
Give us a guess. What do we think it made?
150.
253. So yeah. I'll tell you one thing for darn sure. Zach Cregger is going to get another movie. Guaranteed.
100%.
Guaranteed. 100%.
He's probably working on it. But that's what I thought. Let me know what you think. Again, I'm being tough on it. It still was a great watch. Again, I just can't handle that type of stuff. Don't fall for him for that. I'm being honest. But we appreciate you all. Nonetheless, we'll see you all on another episode of The Blockbuster Brothers.